Alright, today I'm going to teach you how to entirely tear down a penn60 long beach from start to finish. Put it back together after you take it all apart. So here we go. What you want to do is start with the handle here, this screw, and then this guy's got to come off of here. So just loosen them up. And just keep track of them. They tend to run away on you. There's one. Take your reel wrench, get this one going. Take that off, that releases the handle from it. Then, next is take your star off. There's a sleeve that's inside of here. Tip it upside down, tap on it, that sleeve will come right out of there. There's a sleeve there that sits just inside there on the bridge post. So set that there. Now you have all the components that hold the post from coming out of the faceplate here off. So next, open up the rest of these screws that are on the outside. There goes one. There's two. There's 3 and 4. Number 5. One more right here. There goes that guy. Alright, so now you've got your exposed side of your spool and the inner workings of your reel. As far as the spool goes and the rest of the reel here, this side here just has to do with your clicker. There's the teeth that run the clicker. As you can see, it's a little dirty, so we're going to give it a little cleaning here. Those teeth there, right there, they run around, circle obviously as the spool spins, and they run against this pin here. This pin on this circular thing here actually works as a spring and allows that pin to move back and forth, thus allowing it on the teeth to make the infamous clicking noise that everyone loves to hear when the drag starts to run. So this side, like I said, it's a little dirty. It's not too bad, but for all intents and purposes of the video, we're just going to give it a quick cleanup. Just get it looking halfway decent again. Throw a little bit of oil in there, just as a protectant, and we'll move on. So just get the important parts here, get the moving parts, the clicker, and then down in the center there, right there, is a bearing. We'll just put a little bit of oil down in there, rub it around. Make sure we got a nice little lubricant on all the moving important parts on the inside there. As far as the spool goes here, everything here looks pretty clean. So we'll go ahead and leave that the way it is. Set that right back in here, like so, with the teeth side fitting down into the clicker, just like it was when it came apart. Go ahead and set that over there. As far as this side here, the business side of the reel, you got 4 screws here on the outside that open it up. So what you want to do is just get these guys coming out of there. There's number 1 and number 2. There's 3. And there's 4. So now all 4 screws are out of there. This side of the reel is looking pretty empty. So next, what you want to do is just push up on the post, and this whole bridge assembly will slide right around on you. And now all the inner workings are exposed here. So next, I like to tip it up like this on the side. Reason is it'll keep all your drag washers that are inside the main bearing there. It'll keep them on the bridge instead of them coming apart and flying all over the place on you, potentially losing some of them. Next, you got your yoke, your pinion gear, and the springs is set that push the pinion gear back and forth in and out. So we'll go ahead and we'll pop this off here. Just kind of lean it up, and it'll pop off of there. Next, you can take the pinion and the yoke out. These are actually two separate parts, contrary to what they look like when they're in the reel. There's a slot you can see on the pinion. Slides right in there just like so. So we'll just leave that right together, just there. Now you're down to just bare bones here. You got two springs, one right there, that push the yoke up and down for the pinion, allow it to engage and disengage the gears. Basically puts it in gear, puts it in neutral when you're flipping your eccentric lever back and forth here. So, as far as tearing it down, you're pretty much down to bare bones here. One common problem people tend to have with their reels is when they flip them in and out of gear, they don't engage. 95% of the time, this spring right here, the eccentric spring they call it, this spring right here, either this end will break off or this end will break off. It's a super simple fix. All you do is open it up, like I just showed you, and take the pieces of the spring that are out, so I'm going to chase them around a little bit, pop them out, and then just take a new spring and pop it in. There's a little hole right there, and then it sits right in this slot that's here. Sits right in that slot there, just like you're seeing. Super easy to fix. Takes 2 seconds. We'll just get this readjusted here, and then we'll get to moving.